Another Casually Me live stream. The title of this live is I'm a Party Girl because I partied all weekend. What is this? Libra season now, right? Yeah, I definitely partied with the Virgos. And had a time. And I didn't even work out last weekend, but I worked out today, fortunately, having to just get back into the routine of things. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. I had like a really long weekend. But yesterday, I wanted to like chill. I went out to eat. I took myself out on a date. And it was cool. And then I got irritated. So then I went to this other spot. And then I ran into some friends when I was there. So that was good. And then I went home. And I was watching Netflix. And I watched 2 movies. What movie did I watch? Dang, what was the first movie that I watched? I watched Escape Room, but that wasn't the first movie that I watched. How you doing? You said red looks so good on you. I'm not wearing red. This is orange. This is orange. But I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. You already know. Salad time. Dang, what was the movie I watched last night? It was Escape Room and something else. What the heck? And it's crazy because I was saying that it was a good movie. Dang, what was it? I hate when I can't remember what I watched. Don't you guys hate that? Let me go on my Netflix. Let me see if I can recall what it is. And I'm just like, what was the plot? I don't even remember the plot. Okay. Continue watching trailers you recently. Okay. It was Escape Room, and then I was watching Choose or Die, but I didn't finish it. Do you guys know what those movies are on Netflix? Escape Room and Choose or Die. If you haven't watched Escape Room on Netflix, I highly recommend. That was actually a really good movie. And then Choose or Die came out years ago. And I remember watching that too. Which basically, Choose or Die is about this game. And I don't know, but these people downloaded this game. And then once you download the game, you stuck with the game. And it literally will insert itself into your life. And you have to play the game. You have to choose what to do. Or you'll die or someone else will die. I fell asleep on it though. But that was a good movie. Show was so ignorant. She doesn't even remember what it was about. It was a movie, not a show. It was a movie, not a show. You said orange looks good on me. Thank you. Did you know orange is my favorite color? But yeah. Anyways, you guys, I had such a great weekend. If you guys were following my posts throughout the weekend, I was celebrating Molly World Casting, which Molly is a casting director here in Atlanta. She books models, she books actors, actresses, whatever you need. And she's been doing it for a long time. And her best friend, who I met through her, and she's my friend, Millie. Her Instagram is @1,000,000K. She's a singer. A good singer at that, actually. And they're birthday twins. Don't we love that? We love birthday twins. So, celebrated then. We went out to a restaurant called Utopia. He said no English. Hola, mami. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te llamas? Renata? Chica? How's my Spanish, y'all? Y'all like my Spanish? You said good? Yay! You said K. K means what? ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice? Are you a girl in Espanol? But I know it's chica. What is it? Tu chica? Tu chica or tu chica? I don't know. Soy tu fan 1. Soy. Dang it. Soy. Yo soy. Dang it. Okay. Tu means you. Look, we're having a whole Spanish lesson. Okay. Tu means you. Fan 1. You're my number 1 fan? You're my number 1 fan? You know what would be so cool? I need my international subscribers to teach me their language. You number 1 fan, slow-mo. You said I'm slow? Well, that's I think everybody should know that by now. My brain registers things at its own pace. Like, my mom used to always say that I was book smart, but I lacked common sense. So, there's that. But honestly, I really just think sometimes my brain literally just registers things differently. If I'm being completely honest. You said, Desi says, I'm your number 1 fan. If you're my number 1 fan, what's my favorite color? I just said it too. If you're my number 1 fan, what's my favorite color? You said DSAA said the government would not allow the government to use the money to what? I know this is going to sound sexist, but that sounds like most women. I don't think that sounds sexist. But honestly, like, I'm just a girl. Like, we're not, so, I don't know. Like, you guys, literally the other day, I had to buy a new battery and alternator for my car. And I had no idea that Advanced Auto Parts did stuff like that. I pulled up to Advanced Auto Parts and I saw free testing, free this. Oh my gosh, I'm having deja vu. And I feel like I've seen that lady walk this exact way before. That is so crazy. Do you guys ever get deja vu? Okay, Desi got it right. My favorite color is orange, so I can agree that he is the number 1 fan. But yeah, anyways, we went to a restaurant called Utopia Restaurant and Lounge here in Atlanta, Georgia at the Underground, and we had a great time. Their sliders. I didn't eat much when I was there, but I did have a slider. And I'm like, oh wow, I should start eating sliders more often, like mini hamburgers. Okay, it's getting hot. I'm getting hot. Okay. Do I know somebody named Deja Cruz? Who is Deja Cruz? Who's that? Is that an actress? Or is it an influencer? Your sister? Do I know your sister? I don't think so. No, she works in senior high. She works on senior high. What's senior high? We have all experienced things. I do, but if that lady lives in your neighborhood, then she's just going on a walk, and that's just a coincidence. I'm not in my neighborhood, though. I'm not in my neighborhood. But honestly, I don't believe in coincidences anymore. I stopped believing in coincidences a long time ago because in my spiritual journey, I just realized like everything just happens how it's supposed to happen. I do think things are ironic, but I don't think things are a coincidence. You can see that in my mind, that the first time you see a man you are talking about, you have a very good point. And you should not have been able, do you have to go? I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand what that means. I don't understand what that means. You said one of your friends called your friend a black monkey. That's so not nice. Well, actually, if we look up the definition of nice, then it can fit in there. Would you like to be with him forever? Be with who forever? Be with who forever? I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend, so who am I with? Are you in Grand Island? No, what's Grand Island? Never heard of that. But yeah, so after we left Utopia, we were there for like 3 hours. Lit, dancing. That dress I wore, that black shimmery dress, I got it from Windsor. One thing about Windsor, I'ma always find what I need in there. Every time. Every time. Because that day, I had to go to the mall to find an outfit. So, I tried on 4 or 5 dresses. And I'm happy that I looked at the mannequin. And I found that dress. And it was so pretty. It was sexy. I loved that dress. I love Windsor. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Bob Marley. How are you? You say you live in Grand Island? Is that in America or is that a country? Hi, Free from Illusions. How are you? Okay, so yeah. So after we left Utopia, celebrated the birthday, we ended up going to an after spot. So we went to the place that I used to go to when my homegirl worked there. Called Baba's. So we went to Baba's. And we had a time. But the way that they have their section set up at Baba's, like they have some sections where the table is like so huge and it covers up majority of like the seating area. So nobody could really stand up for real. You gotta stand on the couches. You said miracle. Can you say celebrate because you're almost at 4K? We're celebrating. We're celebrating. Oh my gosh. No, like literally, I'm so happy that we're growing because of my consistency. I love it here. And I love all you guys. I love everyone that is finding me, discovering me. And I just have a very, like, I just have a new outlook when it comes to my YouTube. So it's been cool. It's been lit. You said I'm your favorite? Boom. I gotta do the hearts again. You like this, like this, like this. Much love to you. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so yeah, so after day 1 of partying, we had a mansion pool party for day 2. Okay, and I had my cowboy hat. I love my cowboy hat. I got my cowboy hat from Windsor too. But my hat, my straw hat got messed up when I was in Miami because it fell in the ocean. So now it's like disfigured and stuff. So I have to shape it a certain way so that I don't look crazy. But it was so funny because at the pool party, like, more people started to come later. So the pool party was from 4 to 11:30. I left at like 11:15, 11:20. And more people came later and it got more active. But at first, nobody was in the water for real. There was probably like 3 people max that was in the pool at the same time. And then eventually I got in the pool after I was in the hot tub. Me and a hot tub go together real bad. If you can't find me, see where the hot tub is. If I am somewhere and there's a hot tub, 9 times out of 10, I'm in that hot tub. Are you looking at my text messages because one of my friend's sisters said my friend was a... Yeah, I remember you said they called your friend a black monkey, and I was like, oh, that's so not nice. And then I was like, if we look up the definition of nice, actually, that's very ignorant to say. It's 2025. If people are still being, like, racist, that's crazy. And it's weird because, like, when it comes to racism, I honestly, like, I don't believe that people are born racist. You got to be taught that, you know? It's like when you are a child and you're in the womb, you're not thinking about color. You don't even know that other colors exist for real. You know what I mean? You got to be taught that stuff. And it's like, it's unfortunate that it's still going on. I think it's psychotic. You gotta be... That's my favorite thing to say. My favorite thing to say is psychotic and just calling people psychotic. But no, like, you gotta be psychotic to dislike somebody because of how they were born into the world. Like, that's outside of everybody's control. We didn't ask to be here. Unless you believe in the other theory of the world where we have like soul contracts and stuff like that. However, essentially though, it's not our fault that we are born the color that we're born. and people not liking you because of how you were born is crazy. I'm watching a video. Do you play Roblox? I used to play Roblox when I was younger. My username on Roblox was honeybee143, and the honeybee was for Beyonce, Team Beyonce, and then 143 was for Mountain's Behavior. So if you were around during that time, then you know. Man, I feel so bad for the new generation, bro. Because they don't really have, like, and my little brother is 15. So it's like they don't really have what we had. Like, we had OMG Girls, Mountain's Behavior, Jacob Lattimore, Diggy Simmons. We had Willow. We had Disney Channel, Radio Disney. Do y'all remember Radio Disney? Like, Nickelodeon music was music. Like, the TV shows had music. We had Shake It Up. These kids were talented. Talented. And it's unfortunate that so much stuff was happening in the industry. It's really sad because how I look at it, creativity was at a peak when I was a preteen. And it's just sad that there was a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes when I think that creativity was at its highest, and it just touched more people. But Mountain's Behavior, me and Princeton go together real bad. You said Roblox is having a movie next year, May 12th. Do you have 6907? What's that? Meme 67 is popular right now. What is Meme 67? You're teaching me a lot because I'm like, what's Meme 67? But yeah, we had boy bands. We had One Direction. We had Justin Bieber. Like, we just had a lot of stuff, and it's like this new generation, I don't know what they have. I have no idea what they have. Like, even the Disney movies, their music was musicking. Like Camp Rock, High School Musical, Cheetah Girls. We had it made. We had it made. It's the kid that says 67. Is that on TikTok? Can I find it on TikTok? I'm gonna find it. You said Meme 67? What's that? TikTok? That's Tubi. Okay, Meme 67.
That 6'7" thing? 6'7". People always say that. They spam me.
Hey mom, how much for that bottle of mustard?
Oh, I don't know. $6, $7?
Mustard? 6'7". 6'7". I just been right on the highway. Track call, he's sitting in the driveway. The shooter's stay strap. I don't need my.
I'm confused.
Zeddy Will's 6'7" song sound like
6'7", 6'7". 6'7", 6'7". Yes. 6'7", 6'7". Damn. 6'7". They switch it up. 6'7". Yes.
What is 6? I'm still what is 6'7"?
Number 6'7".
What is this? What is 6'7" supposed to mean? Like, why is it funny? Can you tell? Why is it funny? Why is 6'7" funny? I just stayed home from school because I had a tummy ache. Oh, yo, y'all want to hear a funny story? It means you like furry. What's furry? Is that a basketball player? Like, I don't know any basketball players. I like sports, but I have no idea what's going on. You said nothing. That's like gay as hell. Bro, please. Wait. Furry means gay? You know, I saw a TikTok yesterday that said that we the age now where we don't understand the new generation's lingo. And I'm just like, bro, this is so... So y'all calling gay people furry now? Because what? What? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm English to speak in English, but you need a translator. I need a translator. No, when I travel internationally, I dead ass need to have like my own person. Like, my tour guide needs to be my security, and he needs to be by me at all times. His room needs to be next to my room. He needs to escort me everywhere. Drive me everywhere. He needs to just spend the whole trip with me. Me and him about to be best friends, okay? We'll be like... Where can I find that? When I go travel internationally, how can I find a person to be my security and my tour guide and my roommate at the same time? Because little old me in another country by myself, I can do it. I can do it for sure. But I need to know what's what. Because I'm not trying to get caught up. You know what I mean? But yeah. I got to tell you guys a story. A funny story. Because you said that you had to stay home because you were sick. So tell me why. When I was in high school, right? I used to wear contacts, believe it or not. That's why I don't like contacts, because they just... It's too much. They make my eyes itch. I have to remember to take them out. And it's always one eye that's so difficult to put in. So this one day, I'm wearing my contacts, right? And I'm at school. And my eye starts hurting. It was either my left or my right eye, but my eye starts hurting. I don't know why my eye started itching. My eye started itching, and I thought that my contact was stuck in my eye. So I'm in class. I'm in class struggling. I'm just like, oh my God, my eye hurts, my eye hurts. So I go to the nurse. And we tested my temperature, make sure that I'm good. My eye literally started to turn red. My eye was starting to turn red, y'all. And then we call my mother. We call my mother because I'm in danger. My eye's in danger. My mom sends me a picture. Why my mom said that my contact was on my bathroom sink? I was like, what the heck? So now I'm like, so how the heck was my eye itching? How was my eye itching when there wasn't even anything in my eye to begin with? Like, that don't make no sense. I literally was poking at my eye thinking that this contact was stuck in my eye. This whole time I'm poking my actual eyeball because there's nothing in there. And when my mom sent me the picture, my contact was just laid out dry as hell on my bathroom sink. I literally was scratching my literal eyeball. And I'm like, I'm slow as hell. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have my moments, bro. I have my moments. You say you're my #1 fan too? Okay, I got 2 #1 fans. I got 2 #1 fans. Shout out to Renata. To my #1 fan. To my #1 fan. Oh no, my phone's getting hot. But yeah. So today is a special day, you guys, because my dance teacher, she's been teaching for 8 years officially today. If you know, you know. I do dance choreography. I train in heels choreography. And my dance teacher that I've been with for 3 years now. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, I dropped you guys. My dance teacher that I've been with for 3 years now. It is her 8-year dance anniversary. So, we're going to celebrate her today. At what time? 9 o'clock? So I'm excited. But I just worked out today. And I pray that I'm not sore for the dance class. The dance class isn't until like 8 hours from now. But I literally have to make sure I'm not sore. And I'm proud of myself because I finished my first full month of workouts. So I found a trainer and he charges by sessions, like 6 sessions or 8 sessions or like 12 sessions. And I finished my 6 sessions, so yay. And I actually enjoy working out for real, like I really do. I really do. And so now I'm just working on maintaining my eating habit. Eating 3 times a day. It's so hard. It's so hard. Because I'll get full fast. And then when I get full, I don't want to eat no more. And then it's like I can go the whole day without eating if I eat once and I'm full from that meal. You know what I mean? Is anybody else like that? Anybody else like that? However, I've been eating breakfast. But that's also bad too, y'all, because I'll literally eat breakfast and I probably won't eat again until like nighttime. Is that I have to be high to eat for real. Like when I'm high, I have the munchies. Me and Cutesy go together real bad when I'm high, because That's the first place I go. That is the first place that I will go when I'm high. You said speak a little Spanish? Okay. Okay. Me llamo Courtney. ¿Dónde? No. ¿De dónde eres? Is that how you say it? ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? ¿Eres Virginia? ¿Dónde eres Virginia? I don't know. Mi amor. Mi amor. Me gusta East Africans. Me gusta East African. Me gusta Eritreans. Me gusta Ethiopians. Me gusta Middle Easterns. Me gusta ballet. Ballet. Ballet means dance, right? Cool. Me gusta ballet. Me gusta bonita chicas. Me gusta bonita chicas. Me gusta guapo chicos. And in Punta Cana, Dominican Republica, Winston, como se dice dolphin in español? Winston es mi novio. How was that? How was my Spanish? Hey girl, I missed you. Hi Harry, how you doing? Welcome to the live. We're doing a little Spanish lesson. Ooh, me gusta burrito tacos. Real mal. ¿Cómo se dice real bad in español? Me gusta burrito tacos. Real mal. Me gusta chop. Real mal. Yeah, I'm about to start saying real mal. Real mal. That is so funny to me. I'm literally so tickled. LMAO. Let's see. The group chat is quiet today. Everyone must be working. Uh-oh. One story mentioned you. Oh, look. Now see? You see my friend Nav. Yeah, you got me. I love it. I know you see me over there. Love the way you put it on. Yeah, you got my attention. All of my attention. Yeah, you got me. love the way you put. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. No, I love this choreography. I felt this dance into my core. No, I felt that dance in my core. Like Attention by Bryson Tiller is just one of them songs that just make you like what? Like that's just like some love energy. Some high frequency energy, okay? I finally finished my salada. Me gusta saladas? I don't know if that's how you say it. Me gusta tattoos. Tattoos. It says, is that your friend? Yes. Yes, it was me and my friend. We were dancing together. You said it's fine. At least you speak Spanish. You love my nails? Thank you. Okay. I gotta figure out which video I want to post to honor Diane. Which dance video? So many. Maybe this one? I don't know. You gotta follow me on Instagram to see my dance videos. Like that one. We got a flood. We got a flood. Okay. I don't want to be copyrighted, so I'm gonna have to do that off camera. But listen, y'all, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for chatting it up with me for a little bit. You guys are awesome. As I ate my amazing la comida. Me gusta la comida. Real mal. But alright. We have an eventful day today. I gotta go ahead and get my day started for the rest of the time being. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe to the family. Shout out to everybody that joined. Shout out to everybody that has supported my channel and continues to support my channel. You guys are awesome. And until next time, bye.